What up everybody? What's going on? Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder. Doing Rest Area Chronicles for Matthew, who loves the Rest Area Chronicles. But I'm bonus parked. What's up, Remy? She's getting dinner. See if I can walk up on this hill here. So, got a couple updates for you guys. I want to tell you about the truck, the new truck, but I want to fill you guys in on the Tar Heel Smithfield Resort and Spa that we got to spend a lovely 5 days at. We finally got out of there, obviously. But you'll never believe this. Well, you probably will, because it's just been our luck this week. Our load that we got last night, that was supposed to be, that we could pick up last night, ended up being delayed, no product. So we finally got off that load from hell, and then got one that was delayed, no product. So we were 10 hours detained on that second load, which I ended up paying pretty well. I paid $2 a mile, a little over $2 a mile. There's the General Flynn. But the cool thing about it, even though we got detained there for a while, the cool thing about it is the detention already shows up in the trip for that load, and the detention was $420 for 8 hours. They get 2 hours free, so the 8 hours of actual detention paid over $400. It already shows on the trip. So basically, it's a 500-mile load that paid I don't know, like almost $1,100 or something like that, and it already shows in the trip that it's about $1,600. So it ended up being a $1,600 load for 500 miles. So that really worked out. Also, I talked on the phone this morning with Steve Watke, who's vice president of sales. He's like top dog at Prime. Had a phone conversation with him this morning about this ordeal. Was not pleased with the fact that we were locked up at Smithfield for basically since Saturday night. He was not pleased about it. So he got involved this morning. He says he's going to make it right for us. I'm not sure exactly what that means. It was going to be truck not used and some transit delay, but the way that it worked out, we probably would end up getting screwed a lot. So he got involved because I was like, man, first of all, big shout out to Kiersey, Trucking with Kiersey. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, go subscribe to her channel. She's on the driver advisory board, and she really stepped up this morning. She wrote him a really thoughtful and meaningful email. I didn't even ask her to do it. She just did, and she copied me and was like, man, you know, you guys are talking about all these extra loads and stuff. We should not have a team truck stranded at a port plant like these two are, and said some very favorable words for us. So Kiersey, if you see this, thank you so much. Like I said, we owe you a steak dinner. And then right after she sent that email, I had a conversation she sent it to Steve Watke, and I had a conversation with him. So I'm going to let you guys know on Friday how the week panned out, or how all that madness paid out, because we lost a $2,700 load. So we lost all that revenue. And if it ended up just being truck not used and transit delay for a day or two, you know, you're looking at under $1,000 probably for that Saturday through Tuesday evening period, which would be crazy to lose a $2,700 load and then get like $900 or something stupid for all that time. So we'll see what happens. You know, if that's what ends up happening, I ain't mad. You know, shit happens. You go through those. Like, it's gonna happen. If you guys are watching this going, oh my God, I hope that doesn't happen to me when I get into the refrigerated business, it's going to happen to you. This has happened to us before, not often, but it is gonna happen to you. And that's why you wanna have some reserves. You wanna make sure that you're set up good financially. So we'll still get a check. I just don't know what it'll be, but it's all right. It's all good. We've had an amazing run. We've been out on the road for months. This load that we're on is really good. And then we're already pre-planned. We're like 55 miles from this 90. So I just stopped for a quick break to get the rest of my time back, because we're about an hour from this 90, and then a deadhead down to Tennessee because we're already pre-planned on a fantastic load going up to PA. And then we're gonna start working our way back to Springfield. So this is already set up to be a really, really strong week. So, you know, there's ups and downs. They happen. You just gotta roll with it. Now, speaking of another down, news that may not be amazing for a lot of you who are waiting on Peterbilts to arrive in July. Now, I can only speak for my situation. I'm not saying that I know this is a fact for all the Peterbilts that are coming in July. I'm just relaying to you guys what I've been told, because I've pried to get an answer or some basic information about this, because I didn't ever expect my truck to be on time, which I believe was July 10th. You know, my Freightliner, or this Peterbilt that we have, the General Flynn, it arrived like 2 months, I want to say, late last year. So, you know, I didn't expect it to be on time. And the only thing that I wanted to know, and I was trying to get an answer of, is because we wanted to go on vacation. We wanted to turn this truck in a couple weeks before taking the new truck, so that we didn't have a truck payment and could take a few weeks off. That was our plan. That's not going to happen. So the only thing I wanted to know was, is it going to be sometime in July? And if it is, like, I don't even care if it's the end of July. If it is, I can turn this truck in. And what a great shot. I'm going to use that as my thumbnail. I can turn this truck in and take a few weeks off. If it's not, if it's going to be in August, then we're just going to go home for a week and go run for a couple weeks and come back. That's all I know. I don't even care if it's in August. It's not a big deal to me. Just tell me, are the odds good that it'll be sometime in July, or are the odds good it'll be sometime in August? Like, it doesn't matter. Just tell me, you know? And for whatever reason, Success Leasing just danced around that for like 2 weeks. And finally today, I got a response. So maybe this is relevant for a lot of you that have Peterbilts coming in July. Again, this was directed to me, so maybe it's not the situation for you. But the message said very clearly, none of the July trucks have left the plant in Texas. And mine being scheduled for July 10th, I might as well plan and bet on the first week of August. So there it is. No July trucks have left the plant. So if you're expecting a truck on July 1st, not going to happen. If you're expecting it on the 10th, or if you're expecting it on the 1st and hoping it'll come on the 10th, probably not going to happen. Because I'm told that a truck that I'm expecting on July 10th is not going to come until August. So take from that what you will. But it basically means that we're we're gonna drop this load off, go pick up this load in Tennessee, take it up to PA, then start routing our way back to Springfield, take a week off, go back out for a couple weeks, and then go get our truck. So that's our situation. By the way, I have a name for the new truck, which we obviously don't have, but it's gonna look similar to that one. Same color, just has the new body style. The name is gonna be Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. Because even though I listen to like chill music now, for the most part, I was a metalhead in high school. And I loved Iron Maiden. And this is our maiden truck in our fleet, because our second truck arrives in September. So because it's a maiden truck, it's kind of got that metal, not the color of iron, but Iron Maiden. That's going to be the name of our new truck. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about getting a truck, but I tell you what I'm more excited about right now is making money. We are stacking some cash, you guys. Holy crap. Even though we just went through what we went through at Smithfield, man, we are stacking some cash. I have more money stacked up between my Comdata account, bank accounts, business bank account, and my e-fund than I think I've ever had in my life. Literally that I've ever had in one time in my life. So I'm more excited about that. You know, is it a bummer the truck won't be there on the 10th? Yeah, of course. But man, I'm more excited to get out and keep making money. I don't care if it has to be in this truck. I don't care what truck it has to be in. As long as this money keeps flowing like this, dudes, let's freaking rock and roll, because we are stacking cash right now. Loving it. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna go finish this load and then try to get a couple 100 miles down the road. We got like 300-mile deadhead, but it's fine because even with the deadhead, this load ended up paying well over $2 a mile. So I'm gonna try. We don't have to pick. We can pick it up anytime tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get a couple 100 miles down the road tonight and find somewhere to park, get some showers in the morning, go get this load, and get on to Springfield. We will be in Springfield. We'll be at Oasis on the 7th. So if you guys are around, please do stop by. I'll be over at campus probably earlier that day. We got a lot of packages. The whole podcast studio is there. I'll be interviewing Rob Lowe. My PTC ring is there. Excited about that. A lot of good stuff happening. All right, that's my update for today. Guys, be safe, make good decisions. As always, drive to thrive. We'll talk to you soon.